The information age. How often do any of us really stop and think about that? Came to mind, and I seem to attach to it something that was from the old moon landing, like 1969. One small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. The information age has been a giant leap backwards for mankind. I was hit by that quite a few years ago, flying out of Florida to go up to Massachusetts. And I had been a long time since I've been in an airport terminal. And everybody in the terminal had their face stuck in something, a laptop or a cell phone, a smartphone. Except for one lady sitting across from me in the waiting area who was obviously from India or somewhere. She had all the correct apparel for a true Indian woman. And we kept looking at each other while we were waiting to board the aircraft. And I could see that we were both thinking the same thing, just kind of like shrugging our shoulders like, there's no interaction here. People don't talk to each other. People don't say hi. People don't get introduced. People don't know or care who's sitting next to them. I thought. I remember I can actually see it vividly in my mind. I remember thinking, this is weird. So then the call came, we got on the aircraft. It didn't change. The only interaction I had, I think the whole flight, was the guy next to me was watching a movie on a laptop. He said, hey, you want to watch this with me? I don't even know who you are, what you do, what your situation is. Normally people used to get on mass transportation, and if there was time to kill, they would get to know an individual or some individuals. It was the human condition. Not anymore. And I would submit to you that this is an example of an inhuman condition. The old adage, no man is an island. Not everybody's an island. And that thing, like I'm talking to right now, which, hey, don't think I'm not guilty of this. I get bored sometimes. I'll pull up YouTube and watch something that interests me. It's hard to explain what happened, but in 1984, Neil Postman wrote a book called Amusing Ourselves to Death. And most of this technology we're dealing with wasn't even around yet, but he already saw it coming. Neil Postman, 1984. Pretty sure that was the publication year. I remember reading it and going, he's probably got a point. And the point is, anymore, I don't know you. You don't know me. And neither one of us seem to care all that much. And the results, locally, nationally, globally, are all out there to see. It's a sad thing. It's a sad thing. There's a lot of sad things in the current situation. But that's one. So, my thought to myself was, what if this didn't exist? What if I didn't know everything that was going on across every corner of the globe 24 hours a day? How would I live my life? I think I'm going to experiment by turning some of this stuff off. You might want to think about doing the same thing.